16th of February. The season starts right now. We just landed in Agadir in Morocco for the first comp of the season. We flew from Australia. It took us over 30 hours in Casablanca, an hour-and-a-half flight on a tiny little plane to get here. But it's all about to begin, and this is how the traveling side of things goes. So the season starts now, and it's very exciting. A lot going on this next few days, about 6 days till the comp starts. No board bags. We just spoke to a guy who was on our flight, said that he's got an air tag and his boards are still sitting in Casablanca, so they did not make it on that tiny plane. We saw them sitting there and there was definitely not going to be space, so no one put them on and there's no sign of them. So hopefully the flight's going to be coming at 5 o'clock tonight and hopefully they're on those. But some people lose bags for a whole comp and then to this day they still don't have that board bag, so we'll see how it goes.
Sorry, here.
Yes.
B Victor, huh?
No, J.
J,
Yes.
G Juliet.
Yes.
Echoes. With no wheels? With wheels?
Wheels, yes.
Wheels. Okay. Brand FCS.
Creatures of Leisure.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Coming from Casablanca. 480-425. I got my boards. They did arrive on the next flight. There just wasn't enough space on the first one, but they arrived and we did a big grocery shop while we waited for boards, so we're fully stocked up. Everything's loaded in there. We got our sick little rental car and clearly got essentials and food immediately when we landed. But we're gonna head to Taghazout. It's like a 30-minute drive from, probably more like 45 minutes from here, and get to the place we're staying hopefully in daylight hours. It's like 5:30 now. It's 5:30 in the morning here. We set the alarm for 6 o'clock, but it gets light only at 7:30 sunrise. So we're busy making toast in our toaster and coffee, and then we're gonna head to the break, anchor point, and get a surf in when it gets light. It's been so crowded straight away in the mornings. We have arrived at the comp site. It's at Anchor Point is the main location. It's like a 3-minute drive from Taghazout where most people stay, but it's like a 2K walk, so some people stay right here on the break. It's still completely pitch black, but as soon as we can see something, I'll paddle out and hopefully get some waves before everyone shows up. But there'll be a crowd before I know it anyway. Into our Morocco trip, and it's been epic. Super eventful. We've been stopped by 2 police officers at roadblocks. One wasn't a roadblock, but they tried to get some money from us. I've been to the board repair twice now. Second time was because I almost died on the rocks. I've got a video of like the minor little interaction, but then like 2 seconds later was even worse, and I next morning woke up and I pretty much couldn't move my foot. It was so bashed up, but I've fortunately recovered from those episodes. And what else have we had? The first day our shower didn't work. We arrived with no ability to shower after our travels.
Shower was on line on the ground.
And there was no hot water. It was cold, and so you couldn't even use it. What else have we had? Oh, we had to push start the car within the first like 2 days.
Yeah.
Trying to leave at like 6 o'clock for a surf, and we're pushing the car down the hill. Luckily it was a hill. It's been, yeah, a really great start to the trip. Super colourful. That is Anchor Point, where the competition is running. Such a sick wave. And then there's this whole coast. It's just like a 2K stretch. And right here is where Taghazout, the town, starts. And Taghazout is set on this hill here. We're staying like halfway up the hill, just right down there. And all the restaurants, all the surf shops, all the skate shops, the shopping, it's all right there, and that's where it's all happening. It's so epic. This is our grocery shopping adventures. This is a pretty modern shop. We drove 20 minutes from Taghazout, and we're gonna go see prices and what we can get. Got groceries for the next week. 400 dirham. I don't know what that is. We have been in Morocco for about a week now, and the competition is getting started at Anchor Point. It's a QS3000, and it is right in the middle of our qualification season, so it's some very consequential heats and days coming up. In the Africa region, we've already had 2 QSs, and we have this event and then 3 more events remaining until the cutoff. And I'm sitting in 4th on the rankings, and I'm trying to reach top 2 women to be able to qualify for the Challenger series at the end of this. And this event is co-sanctioned with Europe, so you've also got the European men and women here, and the women are fighting for top 4 spots will qualify for the Challenger series.
White 4th, leading 4.87.
One minute, 10 seconds to go. Parfait.
30 white, 3rd priority green. Annette, 5.67. Pour la rouge, pour Annette, sa deuxième vague à noter 5.67.
First of white, 7-point ride.
Made my heat. Right at the end, got the score and got into 1st, so it's a big deal. I'm into round of 16 now, which the wave's just gonna get better, so I'm so excited. Hi Mima.
Hi.
Are you awake?
Yes.
Are you watching?
No.
You're not watching?
When's it on?
Oh, it's already been. I just got out of water.
What's the time?
It's 4:48. 8. It's 10 to 5 p.m. here. She missed the heat. I won.
Moving forward, by the way, this is round of 16. Our next 4 hits for the ladies round of 16. Make sure you're ready. Thomas, il est le deuxième meilleur vague de toute la série, à 7 points. Et pour ça, le besoin, c'est seulement 3.83. So don't forget that Thomas de Vierre is in third now. But yes, still.
Just got knocked out round of 60. A good start points, but definitely hope to get more and 3 QSs to go.
So comp is done, equal 9. We've been kind of doing like what happens, what do you do after comps, before comps and everything. This is the after comp. We're literally just sitting here figuring out where to go next. The comp is going to wrap up tomorrow, but everyone's booked to stay here till Sunday because that's what the waiting period was. Now we're trying to see, we've got 2 weeks till we need to be in South Africa and where the wave's going to be best. Can we change our flights? How much is going to cost? Got a bit of prize money to work with for more accommodation on the other end and try to adjust things to see where we can be most effective, where we're going to get the most training and stuff. But it's, yeah, just like everyone's juggling. Okay, we're here for the rest of the week, but then after that, can you maybe get more out of it if you change your flights and stuff? So gonna make some adjustments and yeah. So how it all goes at the end of the comp is that there's this weird, like, comp ended yesterday and now it's all quiet and everyone just wants to leave and get home because everyone's stuck here until Sunday, can't change flights. But we've decided rather than staying on for another 10 days, we've moved our flights forward to Monday. And we're gonna get out of here to some better waves because the swell's dying off and it's kind of like been tricky staying here. So we're gonna get on to PE. The rankings have updated, everyone's figuring out if they've qualified or if they've got a chance at qualifying. Very few people are guaranteed of qualification right now. I have jumped from 4th up to 2nd, but we've got 3 events left, so it's so not secure. It's like just there, but a lot's still to be done. So we're trying to even think 2 months ahead from now, 3 months, 6 months ahead. Am I going to be doing the challenger stops, or are we going to stay in South Africa if I don't qualify and get a place where we can surf warm water, good waves, get some really solid training? We've heard maybe I head to Portugal to do some events there. Just trying to figure out, and everyone's trying to figure out where to next, what's the budget we're working with, and what do we need now, and am I going to qualify? That's everyone's question.
Where Jess is at the moment. Jess is hungry. Jess is talking to mom and they're messing around and we're hungry and we're tired. Jess is tired, she's hungry and she's tired.
It is Friday now and it's tiny. The surf's gone really small, so rest day and then tomorrow there should be more surf and then average on Sunday, but Monday is going to be firing and everyone's leaving on Sunday, so Monday we could get anchor point to ourselves. Barely to ourselves with 50 locals, but almost, so we could get firing waves. Yeah, that's special. So Monday will be sick and then we're leaving here. We're gonna have a big last dinner feast down in town and then we're leaving here at like 7 p.m. We fly out at like 11 p.m. and then we go to Casablanca and we have to be there for 8 hours. Then we have an 8-hour flight to Abu Dhabi, which we're just gonna sleep. And then we're gonna get to Abu Dhabi and have like 6 hours, and then another like 8-hour flight into Joburg. Then we have about 3 hours to transfer our bags and then get to PE on a quick flight. We get there midday, chilled. So only be like a 36-hour travel.
Only 3 days later.
Yeah, but I'm excited. We'll get there freaking amping.
Yeah, I really like the idea of flying halfway back to Australia to the Middle East.
Yeah.
Get back to Joburg, which is directly Morocco, basically.
Oh yeah, for sure. It makes total sense. I'm so excited to get to South Africa. Yeah, we had such good training there last year. Quiet, clear lineup. Grovel stuff, but that's actually when we get the best training. And to have multiple events to compete in is the dream. I can't wait.
That's so cool. That's the right attitude.
Yeah, I'm amping. We're gonna get there bursting out of our skin.
Just one last thing before we leave for the airport. One last thing.
Thank you very much, my friend. We thank you.
Okay, we made it to the airport. We thought that the first 4 days were crazy, but the last 4 days were crazy. We barely made it here. We rolled down the hill, trying to start the car. Had to get a jump start at the bottom of the hill. But we made it and we are on our way to South Africa. The next 3 events is going to get probably wilder. This is month 3, I believe. It's March something, early March. We are on leg 2 of our event. So we flew from Morocco. Now we've arrived here in Port Elizabeth, South Africa for the first event and surf the second event the following weekend, and then the third event the last weekend, and that's where the final rankings will be done for qualification for the Challenger Series. So a lot's happening in these next couple of weeks. 3 big events coming up.